Yo, what's good, my fellow music creators? Elber here, and you know we gotta talk about the journey, the hustle, the grind. If you're an artist, you already know that those big career milestones hit different. Whether it's dropping your first track, smashing that first show, or seeing your music blow up online, these moments, they shape us, man. They make us who we are. But I'm curious, what's been your biggest milestone so far? Hit me up in the comments, let's get real, let's talk about it. Today we're diving deep into those massive milestones every artist faces, from the first time you hit release on a track to the day you can finally say, music is my job now. Trust me, I've been there, seen it all, and these moments, they push you forward, fam. So let's get into it. For real, drop a comment right now. Tell me about your biggest win so far. Still grinding? What milestone are you chasing? Let's vibe in the comments, support each other, you know how we do? Alright, let's talk about that first track, that debut single. Man, that feeling is something else. You've spent weeks, maybe months, locked in the studio, pouring your heart and soul into your music. You're tweaking those beats, perfecting those lyrics, and then, bam! It's out there, in the wild, for the world to hear. For a lot of artists, this is the moment everything changes. You go from someone who just loves music to someone who's actually making it, putting it out there. It's like leveling up in the game, you know? You've unlocked a new achievement, and it feels incredible. Now let's be real, it might not blow up overnight. You might not get millions of streams on day one, and that's completely okay. Every single artist, from the biggest names in the game to your favorite underground heroes, they all started with that first track. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. You're building something special here, something that's gonna grow and evolve over time. So don't get discouraged if your first track doesn't instantly go viral. What matters is that you took that leap, you put yourself out there, and you started your journey. That first release, it's a statement. It's you saying, yo, I'm here, I'm making music, and I'm ready to share it with the world. And that, my friends, is a victory in itself. Don't underestimate the power of that first step. It's a milestone that separates those who dream from those who do. So be proud of yourself. Keep grinding, and watch as your sound starts to reach more and more ears. And hey, if you're feeling brave, drop a link to your first track in the comments. Let's support each other, show some love, and discover some new bangers. You never know, you might just find your next favorite artist right here in the comments section. Alright, now let's talk about the first live show. This one's different, man. This is where you, with your audience, feel that raw energy, that instant feedback. It doesn't matter if there's 10 people in the crowd or 100, that first show is electric. You're up on that stage, the lights are hitting you, and you're sharing your music in its purest form. You can feel the bass in your chest, see the crowd moving to your sound, and that connection, that's what it's all about. Now, I'm not gonna lie, those first shows, they can be a little chaotic. You might have technical difficulties, sound issues, maybe the stage is smaller than you expected. I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. But even with all the hiccups, those early gigs are invaluable. You're learning how to work a crowd, how to handle the pressure of performing live. You're building your stage presence, figuring out what works and what doesn't. And most importantly, you're creating memories that will last a lifetime. Remember, every legend started somewhere. Those small, intimate shows, they're the foundation for something bigger. They're the stepping stones that lead to packed stadiums and festival stages. So embrace the journey, even the slightly messy parts, because they're all part of the story. And hey, if you've got any funny stories from your first live show, drop them in the comments. Let's have a laugh, share some memories, and celebrate the journey of being a musician. Chapter 3. Hitting that stream count. The internet changed the game. Yo, let's be real. The internet has completely revolutionized the music industry. You can be in your bedroom, making beats on your laptop, and suddenly, people all over the world are vibing to your sound. It's wild, right? And one of the biggest milestones in this digital age? Hitting those streaming numbers. Whether it's 10,000, 100,000, or a million streams, seeing those numbers climb is a feeling like no other. It's validation that people are feeling your music, connecting with your art. It's proof that you're reaching people, making an impact, and building a community around your sound. And in a world where music is more accessible than ever, those streams, they matter. They open doors to opportunities, collaborations, and recognition. They show promoters and industry people that you've got a dedicated fan base, that people are hungry for your music. And that, my friends, is incredibly powerful. So if you're hitting those streaming milestones, celebrate it. It's a testament to your hard work, your talent, and your ability to connect with people through your music. Keep pushing, keep creating, and watch as those numbers continue to rise. And hey, if you've got a track that's blowing up right now, drop it in the comments. Let's show some love, support each other's grind, and discover some new bangers. You never know, you might just help someone unlock their next streaming milestone. Chapter 4. Living the Dream. Making a living from music. Alright, let's talk about the big one. The dream that every artist chases. Making a living from your music. That moment when you can finally quit your day job, focus on your art full-time, and say, music is my life, and it pays the bills. This is the ultimate validation, the sign that you've built something sustainable, something that can support you and your dreams. It's about turning your passion into your profession, and that, my friends, is a beautiful thing. Now, let's be real, it's not easy. It takes dedication, hustle, and a whole lot of grinding. But it's possible. Whether you're selling beats, booking gigs, generating revenue from streams, or a combination of everything, there are more ways than ever to make a living from your music. For me, it was all about connecting with other artists, selling beats online, and building a brand that people could trust. It wasn't an overnight success, but it was a grind that paid off. And that feeling of knowing that I could support myself through my music, that was priceless. The key is to diversify your income streams, be smart with your money, and never stop hustling. Build a strong online presence, connect with your fans, and always be creating new music. The more you put yourself out there, the more opportunities will come your way. And remember, success looks different for everyone. Your journey might not look like mine, and that's okay. What matters is that you're passionate, you're dedicated, and you're constantly pushing yourself to grow. Outro, keep grinding, keep growing, keep making music. All right, fam, we've covered some serious ground today. We talked about dropping that first track, rocking that first live show, hitting those streaming milestones, and ultimately making a living from your art. It's a journey, a wild ride, and every step of the way is an achievement. But remember, it's not a competition. Everyone's path is different, so don't get caught up comparing yourself to others. Focus on your own journey, celebrate your own wins, and keep pushing yourself to grow. If you're feeling inspired, if this video got you fired up, hit that like button and show some love. We're building a community here, a place where artists can connect, support each other, and level up together.